Quetzalcoatl will start off this meeting. Heshli Pushli, god of war and sacrifices, and Talc, god of maize. How many sacrifices have you guys gotten over the past few weeks?
I, Huitzlopochtli, the god of war, have only received 3. And I, Tolok, the god of agriculture, have only gotten 4.
This is outrageous! We must demand that they give us more. After all, we do provide them with so many things. And without these sacrifices, we'll be absolutely worthless. I say that we kill someone.
Great Quetzalcoatl, honorable Huitzilopochtli, and rightless Tarlac, every day I, Zumi, god of Tenochtitlan, pray to you to help my kingdom, but my people are forgetting their faith. I have fought many battles in your name, and defeated many monsters to please you. I am so sorry we have disgraced you. Please, let me atone for your behavior.
Fellow gods, do you hear that? If he wants to atone for his subjects' sins, maybe he should die.
Mortal King, for this to be right, we require royal blood.
Ah, Zuma, you're finally here. You're the king who's been giving out the wrong sacrifices.
Please, Quetzalcoatl, I love my subjects and I wish to stay with them. I will do anything to stay and rule over the people of Tenochtitlan.
Anything, you say? Well, just perform these 3 tasks for us, each with a sacrifice to like the gods for whatever reason, and maybe you'll be fine. Anyways, this meeting is adjourned.
The mortal king will never pass those tests, for I, Tezcatlipoca, the god of smoking mirror and the embodiment of evil, welcome the end of the human race. No one sacrifices to me. I require the entire human race as my sacrifices. However, I must make sure he cannot complete the tasks. I know. I will disguise myself as his wife and convince him to give up. I now have the appearance of humans and have a solid form, and can be on that wretched place called Earth.
Oh, hello, dear wife. You look different today.
Oh, yes, it is I, Metzli, your wife. I've just been doing some, Pilates.
Glorious Tlaloc, the maze god, is that you?
Yes, the amazing god Tlaloc. You must help me move the rocks in front of the sacred mountain cave that I reside in. The number of prayers by the cave has decreased because of a massive landslide over it.
I will serve the gods 3 tasks to win back their favor and redact the idea of them obliterating us with a storm that is within their power. I am now on a journey to move the 3 times larger than I rocks, while I, Zuma, a strong man, will have to move these rocks with my mighty raw strength, which many admire because my people do not have animals to help do so, so self-capability is viewed as incredible.
Husband, you are very brave, but you are better than those gods with your mighty strength. Don't do their bidding.
May be great, but the gods are greater. I must do this for my people. With my trusty obsidian knife, I will be unstoppable.
That's a tool that'll help us later.
I have moved these rocks for so long by myself, with no rest in between for 3 days and 3 nights, but I fully completed my first task. Finally, the people can resume praying to the god of agriculture and have better crops again. All this hard work and hard labor has made me tired. I'm gonna rest for now.
King Zuma just might prove that humanity still has hope and hasn't forgot about our mighty capabilities.
We'll see about that.
Oh, Victorious Huitzilopochtli, is that you?
Yes, it is I, Huitzilopochtli, god of war and sacrifices. The next task will test you on your perseverance, as being hardworking as a well-admired trait. You will go forward and test yourself by walking to the western shore of the lake and build a new form of defense to defend your kingdom. As a king, you should have a military prowess, be able to strategize and see an oncoming water attack to make a new way to stop any boat's entrance.
However, will I find something that will have an innovation that excites? But I will go and travel by the riverside and see what materials await me there, something that could possibly help me build such contraption. Wow! Such stick, such brilliance, perhaps, my. Look upon this rock, it is so sharp. It's cutting. Such great weapon, this could be strength. Perhaps if we attach these two, I can throw them together, and this will be a very high velocity weapon that can be thrown from far, far away. It would be new and cutting, but how should I project it? Feathers! Yes, these are precisely. The birds can fly, and so will this contraption. Together, they will fly across the sky, away and heading our enemies.
For this last trial, I ask you to prove that not only are you a man of the gods, but one of creativity and knowledge as well. I ask you to put the night sky into the palm of your hand. I'll give you the rest of the night. Good luck. We value not only physical, but mental strength. Exhibiting creativity.
Ah, the eyes of the jaguar. This must mean I'm closer to Michelin, the underworld. Oh, here are some steps. With each step I take, it will get darker and darker, till it is dark and I can see no more. Tales have told of the harrowing dark fear and the black and darkness underneath. Oh my, there are so many monsters in the underworld. There are giant snakes lounging around, representing laziness. There are skeletons representing weakness from the lack of muscles. I am now in the underworld and ready to fight this monster that's guarding the rock that I will present to Quetzalcoatl. On guard!
You will never get this far, for I am an evil skeleton servant of the underworld.
I have achieved and found the rock. Later, I will find somehow to paint it and paint it like the night sky. Oh my gosh, that was so dark. But I finally retrieved a stone from the underworld Michelin. Now, I must find a creative way to paint and design, impress the gods with my creative art. And then it will prove our characteristics that the humans still have hope. But what thing should I use to paint it? I'll go find some more art possibilities and perhaps decorate it enough so that Quetzalcoatl will forgive us. Look, a chalk rock. Perhaps I can decorate this with this rock from the underworld and maybe draw like the night sky to represent Quetzalcoatl's domain and his power and strength that he controls. That took hours just to draw so many intricate stars, but it's just like the sky. I can finally earn back the gods' approval and we will be forgiven.
Mortal, you have completed me and my family's trials. For this, I will reward you. Now go, Zuma.
I have finally completed what the gods have asked for. Now they shouldn't bring destruction to our crops, as we desperately need this year's harvest. Zuma has done what he was tasked, and I don't need to be sacrificed. I ask you to meet me here on Quetzalcoatl's temple so you can see the gods have accepted my sincerest efforts.
Oh, dear husband. Surprise! Wahahaha! It was actually me, Tez, all along, and not your unfortunate little wife. I've already sacrificed her to myself, and now I will sacrifice you too. I may have won back my fellow gods' approval, but know that I've always wished for humans' demise, and will also bring down the fall of Quetzalcoatl. I always knew you puny humans would fail by the way Quetz taught you your life.
believed this obsidian blade was gonna help you, but I used it to kill you. What? I knew my sweet wife wouldn't suddenly go to Pilates class. She hates being active. However, your plan has failed because my death will be on Quetzalcoatl's temple, and my blood will only make him stronger. You dumb egg! I've only brought prosperity to my people, strength to my kind.
How could I have been fooled by such an easy trick?
Tez was then banished by his own brother, Quetzalcoatl, and the great hero Zuma, through strength, smarts, and creativity, won back the gods' favor, so that the kingdom Tenochtitlan could grow once more.